power on the ventilator. So once you power it on, the system is going to tell you to carry out a short self test, just like you can see here. Then it has instructed you to connect your inspiratory to your expiratory port. So you do that by using a test tube. Connect your inspiratory to your expiratory port, and you confirm to continue. Play. So once the short self test is completed, we get into the standby phase. So you'll be admitting a new patient. So you click on select new patient. But before you admit a new patient, you need to carry out what we call Preuse test. So you need to carry out a Preuse test to be sure that the device is ready for use. So as you can see, we have a list of Preuse tests that is going to carry out. So we are going to start. So as you can see, we've started. So remove AC power to confirm functionality. Yeah, play. So the AC power has been removed. Confirmed. Okay. So please connect AC power. So once the AC power is connected back, you wait for few minutes, few seconds. So as you can see, the AC power is connected, and you confirm. So we have the gas supply text, oxygen sensor text. Okay. So connect the test tools just like we've done already. So you confirm. Leak test in progress. So here we are done with the other test. We are going to be confirming our patient circuits. So you have to connect the YPs. Pause. So you disconnect the test tube. Here are the patient circuits, the water trap, and the YPs, the connector. Pause. From the inspiratory side of the ventilator is going to be going directly into the humidifier compartment. From the humidifier compartment, it is going straight into the water trap. Now from the water trap, it's going to be going to our Y connector. So this is going to be for the inspiratory aspect. Then for the expiratory port, this is going to be going back with pulse. Going to be going back to the water trap back to the expiratory port. So the water trap is to assist in trapping any form of fluid, water, from heat being delivered to the patient. So, and this is not. But for the sake of this test, connect the patient circuit to the expiratory port and inspiratory port, and occlude the YP. That's to block the YP. So you can either block the YP this way, or you use the ventilator patient circuit card. So I've occluded the YP now, and I'm going to be testing the patient circuit for any possible leakage or fault. So
I understand what you're so concerned about the time.
that's compensation enable, yes. So we are done with the test. As you can see, the technical test, all the tests has been passed. So this ventilator can be used on a new patient. So we are admitting a new patient now. So we are using invasive mode. We are admitting a female patient, adult. What is the patient height? So let's say our patient is 170 centimeter, 1.7 meter. So we're using invasive. So what's our ventilation mode? We select it from here. So are we using volume control ventilation? That's our VCV, pressure control ventilation. That's our PCV, SIMV, synchronized intermittent mandatory ventilation, spontaneous CPAP, PRVC, and bivent. So depending on the patient condition and the mode we want to ventilate with. So if you are ventilating with volume control ventilation, we are going to be setting our flow. Let's say for instance we are interested in a flow of 15. Our tidal volume, we are interested in tidal volume of 450 for the particular patient we are admitting. Let's say we are interested in PEEP of 8. Then oxygen, let's say patient condition is bad and we need to use oxygen percentage of 100% oxygen in our inspiratory ratio of 1. Then you accept before this ventilation parameter is stored that we can ventilate with. Once you accept, this registered it to the ventilator, then you can start ventilation. You can ventilate with these parameters. Don't pause. So here we've connected our dummy lung to confirm if these parameters are set. On oxygen 100%, PEEP of 8, flow rate of 15, then tidal volume of 450, which is what we can see right now. If you need to access or adjust any parameters here, you click on more setting. So you have the inspiratory slope. So if you need to make any modification, you need to monitor any data, you click from here and you come to your monitoring data. So you can see inspiratory tidal volume, the expiratory tidal volume. So also you can come to your main menu right from this section. Either you click on VCV or you come to your main menu, irrespective they do the same function. So to stop ventilation, you press and hold standby for 3 seconds. To change to another mode, like we are still using the previous patient, you enter ventilation mode. Let's say for instance, as you can see, the previous ventilation mode is on volume control ventilation. So let's say we're interested in switching back to pressure control ventilation. You can see currently it is still on volume control, but let me say we are working with this parameter, inspiratory pressure of 20. So you can see it is still showing volume control ventilation, but the moment I accept, it changed to pressure control ventilation. Then I can start my ventilation with this parameter. When we're doing ventilating a patient and I need to switch to another mode, I don't have to stop my ventilation. I can just come to the main menu or I click on the mode right from here. Then let me say I'm switching to synchronized intermittent mandatory ventilation since my patient has some effort. So I'm going to be adjusting it from here. Let's say we're interested in a tidal volume of 500. So which most likely is calculated using the patient's weight. So the anesthetic doctor or anesthesia will be the one to set this parameter. A PEEP of 8, oxygen concentration of 100, inspiratory, then your pressure support. Let's say we are interested in giving our patient pressure support of 2 or let's say pressure support of 5. So you have to accept these parameters before the ventilator is alerted that you are switching the mode to a different one. So I accepted, it has changed to synchronized intermittent mandatory ventilation, volume control plus pressure support. So automatically the ventilator starts ventilating with that parameters. So if you need to monitor any other function, you press here or you press your main menu and then you go to your monitoring data. So that's all the ventilation. To lock the screen, press and hold for 3 seconds. This is to ensure there is no accidental touch or even accidental powering or stopping of the ventilation. So press and hold again for 3 seconds. So to stop ventilation, just like we mentioned, you press and hold for 3 seconds. Thank you.